Just checking in again, I guess. Um, Trying to. So I got started with the whole moving and uprooting everybody to Arizona and passing up my job. So I've just been trying to pray and trust in God that I'm making the right decisions here because I just really don't know. And so far, I. Okay, so I started on the 1st and I said, okay, I have a month to get myself together and we're going to just walk with God and go through this journey. And I just prayed about it and like, Lord, make sure I'm making the right decisions. Give me a sign, whatever. What is it that I'm doing here? Is it right? Is it right? Just let me know. And so I put in my notices for my house. I put in notice at work yesterday. So, like, first when I get there, my boss was like, I need you to do this because she was going to fire one of the managers and whatever and or send them somewhere else and she needs you to do this. And I was like, okay. So I worked out daycare situations. So I was taking on extra shifts overnight and I'm like, that's fine, whatever. I need the money, so I'll do it. So in taking on the extra shift, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it for a month because I need to put in my notice. I'm giving you like a 30-day notice here. I need to put it in, but I will work whatever you need me to work until then. And she was like, oh, sad to see me go, but, she understood. So not even like 15 minutes later, the owner calls and was like, hey, I'm moving you, my boss, to another location. And then it was supposed to have been, I was supposed to get her job. And I was like, for real? For real. Like every single time that I was supposed to get a promotion, something has happened with this company. Something has happened. Like I have ended up being pregnant and I needed to go on maternity leave. So there was no point in stepping up, or my son got sick or something like that. Like it just wasn't meant to be. Like God has just never meant this for it to be me or my job or whatever. I don't really know. I never really looked at it like that. I was just like, whatever. I've always come back. They've been good to me. They let me work whatever I need to work with my schedule. Like I have had no complaints otherwise. So I met with today. So after all that, we were like, whatever, let's meet with, I was like, do I stay now? Like this opportunity is here. Am I supposed to, I'm not supposed to go. Am I supposed to stay? Whatever. So she was like, my boss was like, let's just meet with the district manager and see what we can do. Like what we can work on, what we can work out. So I met today and it was still like, I prayed about it all night long. I prayed like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to not and stop? Like, stop all this, stay here, figure this out and work through this. Is this my opportunity? What are you telling me right now? And I was just like, I need you. Please guide me, give me a sign. What am I doing? So I met with her. I met with the district manager this morning and my boss, my old boss now, I guess. And I was just like, well, I don't know. I still need to kind of put in my 30-day notice, but I'll want to work extra hours. Like I had my schedule set where I'm pulling doubles, I'm working overtime, I'm doing whatever. I'll work at other stores, I help out, I do whatever. My boss was like, my district manager was like, well, do you want to come back up to a full-time management and do that? She was like, I thought that's why we were discussing this. And I'm like, well, I don't know that I shouldn't. She's like, you have to do what you got to do for your family. Like your family comes first. And I'm like, yes, it does. But am I too premature in my decision? Like, I don't understand what exactly is that you need. And she explained to me everything that she needed and where she was willing to put me and salary and all that stuff. And it still really wasn't like a great salary. It's not a bad salary. I'm not really in it for the whole money situation. Like I'm not, as long as I can pay my bills and take care of my kids, that's all I need. I'm not really like trying to get rich and have fancy cars and all that that's not me. I like to eat. I like to feed my kids. I like to cook. That's all I need in this life, and have a house, like some shelter would be good. So I was like, I think I'm still going to go through with my 30-day notice. I felt like the Lord has just put that on my heart. Like, just stay and go through with the 30-day notice. Like, just work the 30 days, get your stuff together. I think that you're better off with the move and going forward with where we are right now. I'm like, okay. So I told her all that, and like I think I still need to do, but I was like, I will work out and go to other stores, whatever. I will bust my black ass for the next 30 days, basically, because I need the money. And she was like, okay. So tomorrow we're going to work out a schedule or whatever, because I am still at a store on someone else's schedule, and I'm trying to screw over anybody else, whatever, Okay. So after that, I called my kid's dad, who's already in Arizona, and he has my son who's going to school. So my son's not here. That's the whole point of me trying to get to Arizona, is because my son's out there. But I have 2 daughters which live with me still. So I have them here. So we all need to kind of go be a family unit type situation, but I don't really want my kid's dad. That's a whole nother story for another video. Like, I haven't really gotten into all that yet, because the love life is not what I'm looking for. I'm not asking God for love life. I'm asking God for a career right now. So we're not going into all that. But whatever. We have a decent amicable relationship. We just aren't together. So, I called them to let them know, like, this was the situation that I was having. I don't know what I'm doing. What goes on? I don't know. So my son answers the phone. He's 5. And he's only been gone for like 3 weeks now. And he was like, I miss you, mommy. And I'm like, you miss me? This is after praying for a sign of some sort. Like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, am I just really doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing right now? If I'm doing it, then let me know, Lord. Like, just tell me. And he was like, Mommy, I miss you. And I'm like, you miss me? I was like, I miss you too. I mean, I tell him I miss him every single time I talk to him. But this is the first time that he's actually told me. He was like, I want you to come to Arizona. And now, I mean, I understand a 5-year-old, but a 5-year-old is telling you this. Like, he's expressing himself right now. Like, Mommy, I need you to come to Arizona now. And I was like, so you want me to bring you back? And he said no. He's like, I don't want to leave Daddy. He's like, I want you and me and Daddy and my girls and my sisters. He's like, I want you all. He's like, I miss you. I want you to come watch a movie with me. Okay, so I'm like, is that my sign? Like, my baby misses me. He wants me to be there. I need to be there. So I'm assuming that was my sign. Like, it just broke my heart. My little munchkin is just like, Mommy, I need you. So I'm still going to move forward with the move as of right now. We're just going to have to let it unfold and see what happens after this. I mean, nobody's really watching these videos, so I'm not really sure why I'm posting them, but the Lord said to post them, so I'm posting them. So hopefully at some point this helps somebody understand. I understand when decisions need to be made, this is what happens. This is totally raw, uncut. I don't edit this. I don't do nothing. I just kind of ramble for 10 to 15 minutes and then post it. Like, to be honest with you, I ain't got time to be sitting here editing stuff. This is just my life. This is my journey. This is my struggle. So instead of sitting here talking to myself and God in private every day, I decided I was going to record it and put it out there. So hopefully one day, maybe 3, 5, 10, 20 years from now, this might help somebody. But I'm still going to record my journey. And this is where we are right now. We are in day 4 of closing accounts and moving forward. And kind of basically moving on a wing and a prayer, because I still haven't gotten where I'm going to live out of this. I haven't got a job lined up out there. I mean, I haven't got that far yet, but like I said, day 4, and it's a Friday, so there's not a whole lot I can do on a Saturday and a Sunday, and I work. So we just pray that everything comes together and I get the money up and we get to move on out. But until next time, bye.